welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
Representing the legendary Al Davis, and the team's will to just win, baby. The torch is lit before every game inside of Allegiant Stadium, as these fans hope it indeed drives their Raiders to victory in Vegas. Tonight, we're keeping it in the AFC West. It's the LA Chargers and the Las Vegas Raiders. Daniel Carlson ready to get us started. Monday Night Primetime is underway. Darius Davis to return it. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. So now out comes the Charger offense for their initial drive of the game. They're led up by the sixth-year pro out of Oregon. Productive his entire career so far. You and I are both big fans of this guy, Justin Herbert.
Just ho-hum, more of the same production from Herbert in year 5. In fact, it was the cleanest football of his career, Kate. 23 touchdowns, just 3 interceptions. But he's got to check that box of playoff wins. And that's not easy to do in this AFC.
First carry here for the rookie from UNC. This drive's going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. Herbert now off the play fake. That's caught. Keenan Allen. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
First down, Los Angeles.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
On the carry, this is Najee Harris. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
When one defender fails, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. They go play action. Here's Herbert. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be 3rd down.
You feeling lucky? Well, do you? Well, he should, because the quarterback got away with one right there. That was an easy pick dropped by the defense.
So they dodge an opening drive turnover, but this drive could stall out if they don't convert here. It's 3rd down. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect, and now they're stuck facing 4th down.
Defense doubled him, knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. A bit surprising, quarterback still threw in that direction with how well that defense had that play covered.
So on 4th down, here's J.K. Scott on to punt it away for the Chargers. And that's going to pin them as deep as it can go. They're going to be set up inside their own 5-yard line. So here come the Raiders now for their opening drive. And leading them out, you and I have both covered this guy, Brock, a veteran drafted back in 2013, coming off a career high in passing yards last season. It's Geno Smith.
As you're running onto the field with this kind of field position as a quarterback, you're reminded yourself and your huddle, hey, let's be disciplined. Got to be on the details here. Got to take care of the football. And also encourage them and let them know that script you've been working on all week, well, there's a lot of field and there's a lot of plays ahead of them. Go put a score on the board.
Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
That right there, my friends, is exactly the kind of pressure and intensity you expect from a defense each of these next 2 snaps as well. They want to keep you pinned right there against your own end zone and force you into a very risky punt.
This is Genty on second. He finds space for a few yards that time. Stopped by Dayon Henley.
This close to your own goal line, they really don't want to risk a sack. That means, well, one option, run it and buy whatever breathing room you can.
Defense with an excellent opportunity at a stop here on third down. And the play clock expires. This is going to cost them half the distance.
Delay of game, offense.
Man in motion wasn't set in time. Just couldn't get a snap away before the play clock expired.
Still third down.
Well, third down wasn't too bad, but that's not the case anymore. The penalty gives them this 3rd and 9. Running it after the penalty. Oh, he trucked that defender. And it's a nice gain on the run, aided by that broken tackle. A nice 7-yard pickup there. It's going to be 4th and 2.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the first defender. Heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this piece down.
Now the Raiders readying for the punt, and they'll turn to former All-Pro A.J. Cole for the kick. And he gets it away from his end zone. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Chargers getting their offense set for their second drive. And they're certainly hoping for some better results here after that first drive ended in a punt. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Hampton. And he's taken down, but some quality yardage on that play.
It's a gain of 17 yards. 1st down, Chargers.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Going to the ground again on 1st. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. From the 28. He's got Quentin Johnson complete. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
And the Chargers 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Outside here with Harris. Oh, stiff arm. And the hit helped send him out of bounds there after he picked up 7. 2nd and 3.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
To throw, Herbert. On the screen, this is Harris. It's an air raid touchdown! The Chargers take a 6-0 lead in the 1st quarter. Najee Harris, the touchdown. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
Now it's Cameron Dicker on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Chargers will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Raiders nothing.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Trey Tucker to return it. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Now for the second time this game, we get a look at the Raiders offense. They didn't start the game off like they wanted, Brock. Still searching for that opening first down as they take the field a second time. The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10. A play fake. Now Smith to throw. That one's on the mark. Jacoby Myers. And he's taken to the ground after a nice push downfield.
17 yards. And the Raiders first down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Shotgun give here to Genty. It is charged towards the line. That's right around 3 yards.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Shotgun snap to Smith. Dumps it off to his running back. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
41-yard line.
1st and 10 from the 41. Genty from the gun. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. 7 yards there, and that brings up 2nd down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. Another give here to Genty. Great work there to evade the tackle, but the rest of the run, pretty forgettable. No gain there.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Out of the gun, here's Smith. Rookie Myers, and he's got it. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
That's good for another Las Vegas. 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. First give of the game here to Raheem Mostert. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. From the gun, Smith. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. Tried getting that one to Brock Bowers. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. They just can't finish the play.
You know, there's a little bit of the risk of a 50-50 ball in the end zone. Some of these defenders today, man, they can elevate with the best of them. That's one they got away with. It should have been a pick and a touchback.
A 31-yard attempt.
Carlson's kick is good. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Fielded at the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Chargers offense getting set to take over. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended, Brock, in a touchdown. All right, going empty as they come to the line. It's 1st and 10. Herbert from the gun. Throw left side, grabbed by Allen. And he's got them quite the gain here, partner, as he finally is brought to a stop.
A gain of 21 yards. First down, Chargers.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, the pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
One play in, and already they're close to midfield. First and 10, give to Harris. And he works this to the 38 before going now. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it brings up an LA first down.
Let's see, first it was a pass, now it's a great gain on the ground. They've got this defense on their heels.
New set of downs for him at the 38. Shotgun give to Hampton. And he will be stopped now, but a lot to like about that effort.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line.
You spring a big game like that, Kate, on the interior, 9 times out of 10, that O-line decisively won their matchup with the big fellas up front. They got those pads down. They created leverage, and they opened up that running lane.
Read option on first down. He's going to keep it. Give him 5 on that carry. Bring it up 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss is really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. Shotgun snap to Herbert. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a 1st and goal.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. They bring their tight end left. Harris gets it on the counter. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run, in need of some attention. Here's 2nd and goal from the 6. Chargers get 6 more on their early advantage. Loud McConkey with a touchdown. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups, and when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Dicker on now for the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Chargers drive their lead to 11.
14. Raiders 3.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Tucker now on the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter. First play is going to be a gift to Genty. And they take him down after just a small gain on the final play of the first. That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. The scoreboard reads 14-3. We'll return to Allegiant Stadium right after this. Time now for the second quarter. Raiders in possession. They'll have 2nd and 7 to deal with. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Short pass brought in. And this one does not go far.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Smith on 3rd and short. These Chargers bringing the pressure, and they got him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
His name goes on the stat sheet for that sack, but it's the coverage who truly earned it. They go to dime coverage to shut down any type of pass, and everybody in the secondary doing their jobs, tying up throwing lanes until they could get home to the quarterback and bring him down. That is the epitome of a coverage sack.
Here comes A.J. Cole back to the field for a punt. Darius Davis returning for the Chargers. Takes it in at the 26. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Chargers and wide receiver Lad McConkey set for another drive. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Carried by Harris here to start the drive. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
33-yard line.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Now following that completion, we see a man shaken up. Officials calling for a pause as he gets looked at. And it's a nickel look by the Raiders. Third down coming up. Throwing now, Herbert. Throw left side, complete. And they're turned away on 3rd and short. Actually might have lost a yard. That's going to bring up 4th down.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
And he's brought down before the return gets far. Out comes Las Vegas on offense. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here.
Valuable lesson, man. I had to grow up. That's why I never ask for help. I do it for you and do it for myself. I go 0-2.
Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10. And off to Genty. Juke the defender. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
A gain of 10 yards. That's good for a Las Vegas 1st down.
Kate, a run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Back to Genty. Jukes one defender. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Brought to the ground by Dante Jackson.
Humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. They motion the slot man right. And they were ready for this one. No running room at all. He's taken down behind the line.
He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage. A 2-yard loss brings up 3rd and 7.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. Smith to the air now. Complete beyond the marker. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that's a Vegas 1st down.
Las Vegas. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Short side option here. He's running left. Had some room to work, and he took advantage. Give him 7.
It's just a nice little tester for the defense to gauge how well it can account for the quarterback when he decides to run it.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. One of the tight ends motioning left. From the 41. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
He has the first over the middle, and he'll pick up enough to move
easy, but that requires such a large amount of body control when you throw it on the move. You got to be able to get the same accuracy you would if your feet are set. Sure takes a lot of repetition to make it look easy.
Smith in the pistol. Steps up, and he's running with it. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
13 more yards. That's another Las Vegas first down. First and 10.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for a QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
And he's stopped out at the 16 after a small gain. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A couple yards on the run. It's 3rd and 6 now.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
Cut near the goal line. Touchdown. The Raiders making a one-score game in the first half. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
Daniel Carlson on for the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Raiders cut the lead down to 4.
Chargers 14, Raiders 10.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. His return starts at the 5. Good work so far. He's got room. Coverage team tracking him down as he reaches the 35. Out comes the offense now for the Chargers. They didn't add to their lead last time out. They punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. From the pistol, it's Herbert. To the right, pulled in by McConkey. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front needed to give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
It's Hampton on 2nd. Now that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Herbert back to throw. Caught it deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! But the Chargers were the first to get to that one, so it'll stay with them.
Recovered by the offense.
J.K. Scott on the punt. And they could really use a good one here. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. The Raiders ready for another drive on offense as Jacoby Myers heads out. First call here coming from the shotgun. Looking to throw, Smith. Throwing left side, Bowers has it. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, second down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. They'll toss it, Genty. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. It's a gain of 4 there, and that's good for Raiders first.
Now, you'd sure love to see a little more yardage when you get into the open field, but this offense, it will take a new set of downs with that toss run.
First and 10 now from the 30. Counter give to Genty. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
We take a break from his regularly scheduled programming of pass coverage duties to see him add in a little contribution in the run support. And his teammates, you can just see the body language. A little nod, a little grin. They'll welcome the reinforcements every time.
All right, here we go. Second down. Now Smith. Setting up the running back screen. Escapes a defender. And they get to him a good ways downfield from that line of scrimmage. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
And the Raider first down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
So it's the 2-minute warning here from Allegiant. The Raiders at a deficit. From the 44-yard line now, first and 10. Pressure comes, Smith. Dumped off to his running back. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. That play gains 15 and it moves the sticks.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle room. You call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
First and 10 now. Here's Smith. He tucks it and takes off. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. It's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. Shotgun handoff for Mostert. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down.
And the Las Vegas first down. First and 10.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Smith on first down. Finds a man right side. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Second and 6 coming up here. Shotgun snap to Smith. Grabbed by Besh, left side. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. The Chargers into a nickel set, third down. They motion Tucker over left. Shotgun now on third down. That's taken in by Tucker. We got the football clock, but not the first. That stopped just shy of the marker, fourth down.
A gain of only
Timeout
1.
called by the Chargers. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. So now on fourth down, the Raiders elected to send Daniel Carlson out for the field goal. He connected once and a good chance here. This is inside of 35. Carlson's kick is good. And that cuts the lead back down to a lower point.
It's only 3 points, and they're going to still trail at halftime, but every little bit helps. And I'll tell you this as well. It also helps maybe later in the game. You got a fourth quarter clutch kick. To have that confidence built, that's important.
Things trim back down to a single-point Brock as they send this off and away. Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Chargers ready to go on offense for the final time in the first half. And clinging to this 1-point lead, Brock, probably don't want to risk too much here. Just 25 seconds remaining as they get all set up for first down. To throw, Herbert. Out wide, it's Allen. And he'll work this one up to the 28. Jeremy Chin there on the stop. LA uses a timeout here. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. From the 28. Completed over the middle. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. The Chargers call a timeout. That's their last one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet, but it gives his own defense a little time to rest. It gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
First down, ball at the 36. Herbert from the gun. And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Herbert throwing again. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's going to go down right along midfield stripe. So less than a field goal separating these teams after our first 2 quarters, as we throw to Scott Hansen with our halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome into the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you on an abridged halftime report. Good competitive first half. This game kind of has a punch-counter-punch feel to it, as reflected on the scoreboard. Tight game going into the second half. Can either team pull away? To find out, let's go back to the stadium and our broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
All right, thanks so much, Scott. We are back and about set to begin our second half. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Here's White on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Raiders and running back Ashton Jeanty headed back out there. And he finds himself across an important benchmark for yards this season after that last drive. He stayed pretty busy this season, and the numbers show just that. The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10. Tight end motioning right. First down, Smith to throw. Caught quickly on the slant. And he will not get any further, but plenty of progress already.
It's a gain of 27 yards. That's good for a Las Vegas first down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball into your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
And he's able to get this down to the 36. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's a Vegas first down.
That's another Las Vegas first down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Straight ahead with Jeanty. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
10 more yards.
Having been in enough locker rooms at halftime, Kate, I know what the messaging was in there. Start the game out by sending a message. Doesn't matter you're trailing, run right at them and go make a point.
Out of the gun, here's Smith. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
2nd and 10. Again, it's Smith. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Lobs this one deep down the left sideline. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. So that brings up 4th and long.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit, Kate. You get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, you got to find a way to win.
A 43-yard attempt.
And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover. Now LA getting its offense all set to go. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. On the play fake, it's Herbert. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Finds him over the middle. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Throwing now, Herbert. Into the hands of Conklin. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. They get 13 on the pickup. And the Chargers will have a first.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Out of the gun, here's Hampton. And second down's going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
Stay on schedule. SOS. We talk about it all the time offensively. You've got to stay on schedule, and a run like that puts you now so far behind the sticks that it takes some superhuman effort now on second down.
Back to the line they go. It's second down. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Hits him on the out route. And they take him down right along the 30.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Shotgun snap to Herbert. That's caught for the first. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
This offense in position now. It's first and goal. Trying to run in, Harris. And he drives forward for a little, maybe to the 7. Give him just 1 yard, I think, on the run. Still some work to do here on 2nd and goal.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, we still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Herbert back to throw. Has it down close. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
So now, here's 3rd and goal. Motioning the tight end now. 3rd and goal. Here's Herbert. Catch is made in close. And that's a Los Angeles touchdown. The Chargers push their lead further to start the half. Well, good luck stopping the big fella that close to the goal line, Brock. I've always thought that the distance right there is just made for tight ends to score touchdowns.
Yeah, and it's not just the sport that you also love to cover in basketball. It's all about matchups. You get near the red zone and into the end zone, matchups become critical. And when you got a dude like this that's a mismatch maker, you feed him.
Dicker on now for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Chargers grow their lead to 8.
Raiders 13.
As always, a hat tip to our buddy Scott Hansen for his hard work there during the break, as we're happy to welcome you all back for the start of our 3rd quarter. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Here's White on the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Raiders and running back Ashton Genty headed back out there. They left a few on the table their last time out, Brock, settling for a field goal try that missed the mark. defense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. On the option, it's Genti. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
They say about great outfielders in baseball, there's just something to them. They've got a knack, a feel, and instinct to take the right line, the right angle. For safeties, to create tackles for loss in the run game, it's the exact same attribute and skill set. Got to take that right angle and then go finish that runner.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Now Smith. Out to his wideout. It's a screen. And he'll get it only the 38-yard line before going down. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
So many times, Kate, when I see these receiver screens, I think punt return. It's like a punt return. On punt return, it's all about those blocks. The returner's got to catch it, and he's got to feel those blockers in front of him. It's no different on a big play like this with the wide receiver screen.
Shotgun give here to Genti. That is exactly why you rally to the football. Got through one tackle, but the next guy gets him for a loss.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
Here we go, 2nd and very long. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to set them up with a 1st down on a huge gain.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darryl Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
Giving this to Genti. Solid gain on that play, Brock. That's 5 yards. It's going to be 2nd down.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
1st down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. They go play action. Here's Smith. Completed to his running back. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. They gain 14 on the play. And that's good for Raiders 1st.
That's good for another Las Vegas. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
They'll come up 1st and 10. A give to Mostert out of the gun. And he'll go down here at the 16. They'll come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
A new set of downs awaits them. Here's 1st and 10. They give up the guts. It's Genti. And that run good for a handful as it brings up 2nd down.
This is a guy who, man, when he is in a group, when he is feeling it, you're just not going to bring him down with an arm tackle. You better buckle up. You need a textbook tackle on this guy. Wrap, grab some cloth, and drive him to the ground with all you got.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Another give here to Genti. And he will haul it in for the Vegas touchdown. The Raiders shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. Now we'll pause. The officials want to take a good look at this and confirm it was indeed a touchdown. Ooh, it doesn't get much closer than this, Brock. Did that ball in any way break the plane of the end zone?
You know how I like to look at this, Kate? Imagine a plane of glass going from the front end of that end zone straight in the air, and any part of the ball, any part of it just touches the plane of that glass, and this is a touchdown.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
The touchdown disappears. He was not able to reach the end zone after all. Going jumbo set on this 1st and goal. Motion man is the tight end here, going left. Mostert will not score. The defense holds and stops him short of that goal line.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Ooh, option play, 2nd and goal. He's hit and driven backwards. This is going to force him into 3rd and goal.
Okay, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively, you've stopped the run twice now, and I think you believe on that side, well, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football. Can't wait to watch this one.
Now from back at the 4, here's 3rd and goal. From the gun, Smith. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and leave teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
Carlson's kick is good. And that gets him back within 5.
Listen, all he could do is make the kicks he's called out there to make. They need extra points from him, but for now, he's able to handle his 3rd field goal of the game and just inch them a little bit closer.
All right, thanks so much, Scott. We are back and about set to begin our 2nd half. After making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. Returning it from the 4. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Possession switching back to the LA offense as they head out. They've certainly had no issues scoring, but their opponents have been right there with them, so they can really use some more points on this drive. LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. They'll start with a give to Harris. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. A play fake. Now Herbert to throw. Finds his fullback. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
It's always nice to see teams still employ a fullback. I love rewarding the big guy with some touches during a game. They earn those looks. That was a well-run route, and he showed some soft hands to bring it in.
3rd and 4 coming up now. Back to throw. Here's Herbert. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
A gain of 9 yards. 1st down, Chargers.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
They just get the play off. And as that one winds up incomplete, it brings us to the end of the 3rd quarter. Just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's Chargers football as they try to hang on to a lead in a close game. So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. It's Herbert once more. To the right and pulled in by McConkey. Down to the 10. He makes it in for the Los Angeles touchdown. The Chargers stretch it to a 2-score game in the fourth. Loud McConkey with a touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just gotta ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you gotta win right from the jump. And you gotta protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
Dicker on now for the PAT.
Extra point.
Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Chargers push the lead up to 12.
28. Raiders 16.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Tucker now on the return. This makes it up to the 25.
Raiders take over first.
The Raiders back on offense, led out by Geno Smith. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember, but as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget. Offense emptying the backfield as they come up here. 1st and 10. And he won't get beyond the line of scrimmage. Good work by the defense. 2nd down coming up.
And better luck next time for you. I feel for those running backs because that blitz was drawn up to hit him right in the mouth.
At the 26-yard line.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Shotgun snap to Smith. Gets this one to Myers. And he'll get it up to the 44. That play good for 17 on the 1st down.
And the Raider first down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Here's a give inside to Mostert. And he gets up for a gain of about 4. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Now first run of the game is Amir White. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate, training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
So now here's 3rd and 5. Smith to the air now. Ricky Myers, and he's got it. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. Give him an an even 10 yards on the play. And that's a Vegas first down.
First and 10.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
This time they've got him. He can't break another tackle. He will go down behind the line.
Back at the 44-yard
Not sure if it was a missed assignment on the line, a dominant play on his part, or maybe a little bit of both, Kate, but look at those dudes down there defensively. Man, they are fired up after that stick behind the line.
Offense to the line for second down. Throwing is Smith. Oh, he's going for it again.
Now that's a situation, may have worked out better if he'd thrown the ball. His running the building gets him a chunky yards, but still some work to do to get that first down.
This 8-play drive might be on its last legs here, partners. They trying to figure out this 3rd and 7. Man in motion here. Throwing on 3rd, Smith. He sends this one to the end zone. He couldn't hang on, Brock. It looked like a touchdown, but it slips right through his hands, and now it's 4th down.
With how hard it is to get an open look downfield, can't let the coverage off the hook with the drop. Saw open space, started running before he was able to watch the ball into his hands.
So now on 4th down, the Raiders elected to send Daniel Carlson out for the field goal. It'll be a 54-yarder from the right hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And the lead is back down to 9.
That field goal didn't do a lot on the scoreboard to make it a more attackable deficit, but it does create a sense of urgency here for this defense to get off the field.
We've got ourselves a 9-point game now as they'll kick this off. On the return, here comes Davis. He spins right by him. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Charger offense making its way to the field. They're up by 2 scores, Brock, but we've got some time left, so they still need to mount a drive here. Chargers getting set. 1st and 10. A pitch out to Harris. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even ripped through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Staying on the ground with Harris. He did well to shake off one tackle partner, but the next one got him. He's going to lose yards.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
The Chargers lined up in punt formation. J.K. Scott will kick it away. Fair catch called for, and he's got it right near the 30-yard line. The Raiders and running back Ashton Jeanty headed back out there. And get that big old marker out. Cross a major number off his roadmap after that last drive. He's reached one of the marks that every back strives to hit at some point during the season. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. They send a man in motion. Drive starts with a quick throw left, complete. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the first.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
New slate of downs to approach here from the 40. First down, Smith to throw. That one falls to the turf, couldn't hang on. It's incomplete.
I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or just had a surprise break in concentration. It's so unusual to see one dropped unless there's a hit involved.
Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. Sending the tight end in motion left. Back to the air, it's Smith. Short pass brought in. And the gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face 3rd down.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
And again, it's Smith. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Kate, I've talked to you over the years of the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On 3rd down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
Las Vegas sends out the punt team. It'll be A.J. Cole doing the honors. I guess he didn't really quite know his own strength there. That kick cleared the end zone entirely. It's going to be a touchback. The Chargers offense getting set to take over. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt it away, partner, so hopefully this one has some better legs to it. LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10. Carried by Harris here to start the drive. And he's hit and sent out of bounds, so this ends as a gain of close to 7, 2nd down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Shotgun give to Hampton. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
You know what I like about a 2nd and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a 1st down. But you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
They've got 1st down from the 31. Finds the in route complete. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Running behind center with Harris. And he's brought down after a tremendous effort just to get a couple of yards. Just 2 yards there on the carry. They're going to need another 2 now on 3rd down. Harris once more. And the run will not work. He is stopped at the line. This is going to be 4th and short.
That's one of those plays, Kate, as an offense, it just sticks with you a little bit. It bothers you that you just can't convert on a very manageable down and distance. And on the other side, it sure gives you some confidence defensively to get off the field.
Their punter making his way out now. And this is going to be his 4th effort tonight. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return.
Raiders take over.
The Raiders ready for another drive on offense as Jacoby Myers heads out. And he has kept his pace up in the second half. His quarterback more than happy to keep throwing it his way, considering what he's been able to do with his looks all game. First call here coming from the shotgun. The drive begins with a run from Mostert. Jukes out a one-stop. And the stop is made after 4 yards. It's second down.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
– 4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Out of the gun, here's Smith. Tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it's third down.
Brings up third down.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
Throw on third down. That's taken in by Tucker. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Raiders first.
13 yards.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Smith. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Send everybody deep. I know he wants to wait and stretch the field and use his arm. Trouble is, you wait too long, you end up on your back.
All right, here we go. Second down. They've got a man in motion. After the sack, another pass on second down. Cut out left. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3, so chipping away a few here ahead of this third down.
That's a gain of 3. Brings up third and 12.
Here's Smith. And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing fourth down.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that fourth down, gets down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure, and let the cover guys go shut it down.
They're going to go for it here, trailing in the fourth. Putting a receiver in motion. Here he goes. Gotta have this on fourth down. He's got it to his running back. He makes it in for the touchdown. The Raiders have cut it to a 3-point game here in the fourth. Raheem Mostert the touchdown.
I think he'll take his highlights however he can get them on a handoff, pin-off, a pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball, he gets the touch. He can do his damage big time.
Carlson to tack on the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Raiders cut the lead down to just 2.
Raiders 26.
We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Out comes the offense now for the Chargers. And this really looks like a whole different ball game after that touchdown, doesn't it? They really need to go on a drive here. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Herbert now. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
2nd down now, 7 to go. From the 24. Finds him over the middle. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
11 on the play. 1st down, Los Angeles.
We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Vegas. Chargers up by just a couple of points. 1st down, ball at the 36. Now an inside handoff to Harris. And that is exactly what you're looking for on a 1st down run. He picked up 7. So after the 2-minute warning, another stoppage here. The defense is calling time. 1:55 to go.
3-yard line.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. Running it with Hampton. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. And right away we get a timeout from the defense. 1:51 to go.
A gain of 7. And the Chargers 1st down.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Right side into the hands of Allen. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Now the Raiders using the last of their timeouts. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the 1st. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. He goes to a knee as time winds down in this one.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
So the Chargers take this one on the road. And Brock, we all know any win is a good win, but playing against a division rival, oh, it always feels so much better dealing them one in the L column.
These are the teams that know you best, Kate, but also the ones that you know best. So yes, it is just a little bit sweeter when you take care of business in your own division.
So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Chargers as we bid you farewell from Las Vegas.